Yo, where'd everybody go? I find myself in these glasses because I need to be in these glasses. But then I noticed I was already had these glasses on my head, and for some reason I just decided to wear these glasses, which wasn't what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to take them off of me. Off of me. Get off of me. Because I've had, this is the quickest it's like ever been, ever, the letter from the Bleepster. The letter from the Bleepster. So I can be all, today I'm not being scientific. I just can't fucking read. And so I shall commence. Review via telephone. Mr. Ooh, confidential. Mr. Bumfrey. Mr. Bumfrey indicated the lockdown has been odd, and he had initially not expected much of himself considering what was going on. Fair assessment of the situation, Mikey. Good fucking man. He understood that people would get stressed and impatient and noted that he stayed away a lot. Apart from the past 4 weeks, where he found he was down, I was down at the beach. Like, here I am. Well, bloody hell. And dancing on the beach, as he gets a lot of pain when walking more than 50 yards. He had some backlash on social media, and he was on the beach, and his friends were very supportive of him, and they were. Well, thank you to all of you. And he was since moved on by the council as people in the flats were complaining relating to the music. And he just goes straight into the process of medication. They just leave it there. Monitoring side effects, blah, blah. There's really not a lot to fucking report in this one. They're normally quite comprehensive. Currently struggling with the COVID-19 process. As this puts things back, he has issues with his leg following having broken this. Currently trying to remain settled and has a support worker assisting him in relation to moving forward. He's taking medication appropriately and he feels this was initially helpful but has waned since. We agreed to increase the dose to 50 milligrams and he will monitor the benefit from this as he has lost the process of his consultation of the first week. I have emailed the therapist regarding the life skills group and he will await to hear from them regarding this. He has access to the team in the interim whilst we take this forward. Medication. Mr. Bumfrey is not currently on medication at this time, even though you have just talked about my medication, and has not been on ADHD medication for some time. He's getting on with the Elvance that I've just said he's not on. But notice that the first week was best. He's right. He's right. He's bang on. The first week was best. Physical health. Currently feeling reasonably healthy and well. I kind of am, really. I know all the pains to do with my leg and my posture and all that shit. And what can I do about my teeth? They're not fucking doing dentistry at my dentist, where I went and I had treatment and assessment and a treatment plan. And I'm awaiting said treatment. So, bleh. What is it? He has found himself in pain and struggles to walk at times. No, every single fucking day, motherfucker. Following on from when he broke his leg, he indicated that his tibia has tilted in relation to the healing and thereby has caused some issues with his knee and hip as the leg is shorter than it should be. Correct. It's also fucking laterally rotated, basically. Well, no, that's the tilt. Fucking turned out to the side. It is. It fucking is. I'm not a cunt. I might be a cunt, but there's one thing I'm not, and that is a cunt. Blah, I'm not going to read that out. Not going to read that out. Not going to read that out. No, I'm not going to read this out. No. But you can kind of see why people are like, well, is that it? I'm struggling. He's noted that I'm struggling. Fuck me, do I get smaller? That's so weird. Like, because I'm sitting at the distance where everything looks just the same. It looks clear, but oh my god. No, it doesn't actually. That looks more blurrical. Ooh. Number 1 or number 2? Can you show me that again, please? Okay. Number 1. Number 2. I would say number 2. It is. They're working at that distance. I think I need them retuning or something. But actually, I'm not going to look at my face because I hate my face. I was going to say that one as well. I say that a lot, I hate my face. And it's not just because I think I'm an ugly cunt. I don't. But like, I was just deleting some videos, and I come across a picture I put on Facebook yesterday, and instantly, just as I saw it, twat. Instant, before I even recognised it, dickhead. That. And I don't like how it misinterprets me, it misrepresents me. Like that there, you can just about see a little dent. That was a spark from a disc cutter, and I can't even fucking remember. But it has made my frown go really fucking knotted and pulled all the skin down there. And like when I'm confused, I look fucking angry. I look pissed off a lot of the time, like that. I look really fucking annoyed, don't I? I'm not. It makes people think I'm, you know, when I'm overreacting anyway. That's why I hate my face. And it looks half dead a lot of the time. It is, it's falling down. And it's a lot to do with my generalistical mood. It was a bit rounder and it was more upherical. And I don't like it. I look like, you know, those lines that come down there. And like, it's because of them. It's my smile, it's my cheeky. But now they look I quite often look like that just when I relax my face and like I just look, especially if the phone's down, I'm on Snapchat and I'm about to reply but it's still in my hand or I've been reading it, I just look at my face, it's like, I think, why do I look so dead? Half-done dead. Half-done Wakel zombie. And I just don't like that because it's like that. My mood comes back at me from the mirror. It fucking shows me how horrible I feel inside. Like, I'm getting cabin fever, but the cabin is my key. I can't leave the cabin. And then the cabin has been inside a cabin, inside the cabin of a world on lockdown that's now sort of semi-ish lockdown, but still talking about it all. So then they've just got all the stresses of work on top of the stresses that they were worrying about anyway. And yeah, it kind of underlines my standouticalness a bit more again. It's kind of like, I've never really liked Christmas for a lot of different reasons. I've never really liked it. I've not had many that have ever been enjoyable, for one thing. Really, out of all 46 of them. But I used to like it a bit more when I was an alkie, because for a couple of weeks everyone drank like I did. I could get away with drinking in the mornings and stuff. So it's not really similar to that at all, Mikey, is it? No, that was a shit analogy, Mikey. Thanks, Mikey. So, fucking hell, yeah, that's what I was going to say, you know, I've noted that you're struggling, you know, that's the doctor, the person responsible for my mental health. I'm his patient. And blah, 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 yeah, and blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, yes, I have noted that he's struggling. But then struggling means that I'm trying. Because if I wasn't struggling, that would be resigning to it. And I'm not resigning to it, even though it sounds to a lot of people like I am. That's the fucking thing. Because there's so many automatical responses to everything that's wrong with me. There's so many interpretations of what is really going on. And all that I just need to do. Just think this. Just do that. I just did this. I just did. Yeah, well, that's because you were driving a different car that had different abilities. Or whatever analogy, you can make your own analogy for it. Understand already the point I'm trying to make, right? And then fit your own analogy around it for once in your fucking goddamn life. But yeah, it's where I am still lonely. But I met a couple just now at the shop. I was trying to save a bee. And again, I became this sort of spectacle that people are looking at the queue and doing that little so everyone fucking goes, it's fucking patronising. Stop saying bless you, you're sweet, you're lovely. It's fucking sickening. I'm not a little 3-year-old. I just might remind you of one, but that doesn't mean that I like being spoken to like one. It's not being nice. It's horrible. Stop it. Anyway, they noticed what I was doing. The dude just went, what are you looking in there for? Because I put him on one of the bread pallets. And there's a bit of card, and I actually I've got a leaf. And I got the geezer from the shop to get some water in a Costa cup. And I poured it on the leaf. I was literally fucking hand feeding this little bee. And then I was on guard because like someone really nearly trod on him, and I would have cried, I would have fucking cried in front of about 12 people. But yeah, just again, me just being me and naturally doing what I want to do suddenly becomes a big spectacle and everyone's involved and la da 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 da. I'm just trying to save the fucking bee. I don't know if you saved him or not. Anyway, I met them and I'm like, what are you looking in there for? I'm trying to save this bee. And they were just nice about it. And I even said, I was like, you know how like they've got fur? And the girl started cracking up. Like, come on, bee. I was like, yeah, I wanted to stroke him. Like, come on, little bee. But they were lovely. But like, they said, where do you live? And I said, just down there. I thought, oh, we're going to see a lot more of you. We've just moved to Charminster. And they were all da 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 da. I just thought, yeah, I know. I know what happened as well. I've got a short shelf life with a lot of people. I have. I'm all miraculous and wonderful at first, and I'll very quickly become really fucking annoying. And you know, it's fun to joke about. It's actually really fucking hurtful when it's just a chronic thing that isn't hurtful in one thing on its own. But there's no what will happen. They think I'm normal enough. They think I'm not. They think I'm just the cool side of normal, but I'm not. And I will keep saying normal because it's like, if you are the sort of person that goes, oh, come on, why don't you just do this? Then you're normal. Because you can't conceptualise what's actually wrong with me. That's why you're puzzled. That's why you're asking me, why haven't I just? Congratulations. Welcome to not knowing what I'm going through. Not really. If it baffles you like that, then you're normal and I'm not. And there's lots of people that aren't. And, you know, there's so many people that claim to understand it and then prove that they don't by what they then say. That's the difference between normal and not normal. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about that anymore. I'm not allowed to use that word without getting interrupted. Oh, come on, what is normal? I didn't say this was a fucking philosophy lesson. Fuck off with that shit. You know what I mean. Of course you know what I mean. Everyone knows what I mean, really. You're just all pretending. But yeah, I continue to be stuck here making videos. I think there's still more to come. It just is what it fucking is. I've got nothing else around me and I need immediacy of something. And I need to be able to completely dominate what that immediacy is. And this is the only respectful way of doing that. I can't tell people to just shut up and listen to this bit because this bit's important. Because I'll always be trying to guide their interpretation of what I'm saying. And I just need it to make sense or something. I need to just need to.